Welcome to my Technology Integration and Innovation in Education class. I wanted to give you an introduction because I felt that if the course was going to be about technology integration and innovation, it'd be a good idea if you experienced that. The course has been gamified to give you that kind of an experience. One of the ways I've gamified it is to provide you options. Each week, there's a group of opportunities to learn and pick from like an a la carte kind of a menu of things that you would like to do. The idea is I wanted to provide you plenty of options, and you get to pick from those options for what you want to do, what interests you have. I tried to create them in a way that they were open for you to explore, and that I wasn't expecting such a limited scope of learning that you were more obligated than curious. The idea is to explore and be curious. So I'm trying to leave room for you to take the investigations and make it your own. There's a suggested amount of points for what I think it fits according to the amount of work that the different differentiations of work. But if you take one and really go to town on it and put a lot of effort into it, then just let me know and the points can change. It's more about customizing the learning experience for you, personalizing it. And another way to personalize it is I've created a custom investigation. And that's if you go, I wish you would have done something like this. Well, you can just do it yourself. You can create your own task or investigation and explain to me what it is and give me an idea of how many points you think it's worth. The course is set up so that as soon as you earn 1,000 points, you're done. You've earned an A. There's a thermometer that shows your progress. The gamification gives you the ability to see where you should be on a daily basis. You're not obligated to have to do an avatar or some of those other things that you may not want to do. The most important part is customizing it, making it personalized for you, and getting the most from the learning experience. The things that I've asked you to do are to really look at these standards, these ISTE standards, and see what is it going to take to implement them in your classroom or in other classrooms? What are the challenges that we're going to have? The odd weeks are student standard weeks, and the even weeks are teacher standard weeks. You're being asked to publish your artifacts. I kept the wording general so that you could feel free to show your work in a way that's meaningful for you. Hopefully you're going to do it and change it up and use a variety of tools and different ways of communicating, so that you're having an experience more like what you we're hoping that our learners get from our classrooms, and that you've had the experiences, and then you can then turn around and give it to them. So you can pick any kind of platform that you want to use to publish. You can just do a post on Instagram or Twitter if you have a learning professional learning network like I do, or you can create a blog or a website and post your information on there. It doesn't matter to me how you publish it, but it should be something that you're pleased with and that you want to share and that can be meaningful to other educators, because there's a lot of holes out there. These standards are there, but there's a lot missing to help us actually apply them in our classroom on a daily basis. And to help with publishing, two of the opportunities for points are tasks. And that's really discussions where you can post your work. Then once you post your work, you can see what other people have posted, and you can give them feedback to help them improve their work and get it ready for being published. And so it's just a tool to help you out. You're not obligated to post things or to participate in the discussions. It's just a chance to support you in improving your work. I have found that to be very helpful, having other eyes on things and other people giving me feedback to improve my work. Each group that you have will be available for 3 weeks. So for the first week, to give you plenty of options, you're going to have groups 1 and 2. And you can work from either one of those groups for those 3 weeks. Just know that after 3 weeks, those groups will disappear and you won't have access to them. So pick the points that you want out of those groups and then move forward. There's plenty of points throughout the time to earn your 1,000 points. The point values in each group are pretty consistent throughout. The teacher groups do get a little smaller because they have fewer standards at the end. So that's something to be aware of. Something else that I'd like you to know is that when you're submitting these, I'm assuming that you're going to do high quality work because you're publishing. And so you'll get full points or you'll be asked to do some suggested revisions